Hello, so welcome back to another tutorial. Today we are going to make these gorgeous fringe earrings. Yeah, we're going to use the white to demonstrate, but you're free to use any color that you'd like. As you can see in the video, there is black, there is green, there is blue, there is navy blue, there is white, red, orange. You can literally use any color that you'd like, because the design is very beautiful with any color. It goes with any color. So we're going to use the white beads and the black and gold. So make sure that you have seed beads, size 11 seed beads in white, black and gold. So make sure that you have earring hooks, beading needle, a nylon thread, pair of scissors and pliers. So let's begin. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first step is picking 4 beads. Pick 4 beads, whichever color you'd like to use. As we're using the white beads, we're making the white earrings, so that's why we're using the white beads. So you pull the beads towards the end of the thread, but you make sure that you leave a tail of about 5 inches. Yeah, then you pass the needle through the first 2 beads. Pass the needle through the first 2 beads as shown. Yeah, then back through the last 2 beads. Back through the last 2 beads, then back through the first 2 beads. Yeah, and finally back through the last 2 beads. So we are reinforcing a work, because this is the beginning of the row. Yeah, so now our work is tight and secure. So you pick 2 beads, then you pass the needle through the last 2 beads. Yeah, then back through the 2 beads that you just picked. Pick 2 beads, then you pass the needle through the last 2 beads and through the 2 beads that you just picked. So the first row is a repetition of picking 2 beads, then passing the needle through the last 2 beads, then through the 2 beads that you just picked. This is what we call a ladder stitch. So a ladder stitch is always the first row. It's our foundation, right? So you do that until you get to the final set of beads, to the last row. Sorry, until you get to the end of the row, right? So do that. Pick 2 beads, pass the needle through the last 2 beads, then back through the 2 beads that you just picked. So now I'll speed up the video.
Your secret kisses set me free from something, but I have believed for a long time. I don't get back.
So when you're done with the first row, you turn your work, yeah, to begin a new row. So you begin by picking 4 beads and passing the needle through the second loop of stitch. You skip the first loop and you pass the needle through the second loop of stitch, and pass the needle through the last 2 beads. Yeah, then through the first 2 beads and back through the last 2 beads. So you pick 2 beads, pick 2 beads, you pass the needle through the next loop of stitch, then through the 2 beads that you just picked. Pick 2 beads, pass the needle through the next loop of stitch, then through the 2 beads that you just picked. Then you pick 2 beads, then you pass the needle through the next loop of stitch and back through the 2 beads that you just picked. So we call it a brick stitch. It's really easy. Just pick 2 beads, you pass the needle through the next loop of stitch, then back through the 2 beads that you just picked. Okay, pick 2 beads, pass the needle through the next loop of stitch and back through the 2 beads that you just picked. So you do that until you get to the end of the row. Yeah, do that, picking 2 beads, passing the needle through the loop of stitch and back through the 2 beads that you just picked. Yeah, so now we are at the end of the row, right? So when we're done with the second row, we turn our work and repeat what you did in the second row by picking 4 beads. So this is how you start every row, picking 4 beads, yeah, passing the needle through the second loop of stitch and back through the 2 last beads and through the first 2 beads, then finally through the 2 last beads. So it's a repetition of the second row, right? So you pick 2 beads, you pass the needle through the next loop of stitch and back through the 2 beads that you just picked. So pick 2 beads, pass the needle through the loop of stitch and back through the 2 beads that you just picked. So do that until you get to the last row. Yeah, I'll speed up the video. Okay.
That's why you just say I love you. Yeah, I know it doesn't go very fast. Sincerely, cause I always satisfied all the things. Out crossing this wonderland is not easy, so I look
you start by picking beads to make the first fringe. You pick beads according to the pattern. You pick beads according to the pattern.
Cause I always said this better things. I'm crossing this wonderland is not so easy, so I look for somewhere that can relieve me.
You slide the beads to the thread, yeah. Then you skip the last bead as shown. Skip the last bead, then you pass the needle through all the beads that you just picked. Slide the needle through all the beads and the first two beads of the row. Yeah, make sure it's not too tight. Make sure it's not too tight. Then you pass the needle through the second set of beads. Yeah, then you pick the beads as the pattern requires you to. Pick the beads as the pattern says. So you'll just repeat what you did with the first fringe. So you repeat what you did with the first fringe until you get to the very last fringe. So it's very easy. So now I'll speed up the video.
Butterfly landed on flower. He was invited to the sweet fragrance. Butterfly landed on flower. She wore a wings on the sofa. They needed a realness to live for a new place and new that just fancy. Your secret kisses set me free from something, but I have believed for a long time. I don't care about such a trivial life, irresponsible love like this. Yeah, we don't need some promise of power. We don't need faith. We don't need reality.
So this is our beautiful white earrings, beautiful white, black and gold earrings. So you can use you can play with different colors. You don't have to use only the gold beads. You can use the silver beads as shown. Yeah, so any color is beautiful, any color. Yeah, so we have red silver, blue silver, orange silver, black silver, white silver, green silver, etc, etc. So I hope you enjoyed the video.